Okay, welcome everyone to another episode of Website Reviews. So today we are going to share with you what are the few reasons why we should do a website review. So there are many reasons to do a website review. One is because we want to understand what is the visitor experience like when they go through your website. Because many times when we do a website design, think of it this way. This is the company, this is the web designer. So sometimes company centric talk, you just convey your message to the designer. What do you want? What do you want in the features? What do you want in the link? What do you want to show in the first first page, the home page, which is the most important page? So when you convey your message to the web designer's job is to do a website, is to do it as beautifully, aesthetically presentable as possible to the company. And it is not the web designer's job to create a website that sells. It's the web designer's job to do a website that appeals to the decision maker of the company. Do you get what I mean here? So when we look at the website design from a company point of view, it looks great, it looks awesome. But when we look at it from a visitor point of view, especially as a visitor who doesn't know anything about your business, depending on where your visitor is coming from, your visitor may be coming from organic leads, like from your current social media, Instagram, Facebook ads. Oh no, not Facebook. Your Facebook page, your Instagram. These are your organic. So for your paid searches like your Facebook ads, your Google ads, so these are the different kind of customers that are clicking on your website. So where are the majority of your website pages from? You must know where are the majority, because different visitor different sources of visitor have a different view of your company. So let's say I am your organic customer. I really like your Facebook page. I really like your Instagram. I know what is your business about, and I'm more warm up. My warm up level is this high. But imagine if I were to search for, okay, let's imagine this is this high. Imagine if I were to search for a product or service on Google and I do not know anything about your product and services. My warm up level to your company and brand and product or services is only this high. So there must be a expectation that you must try to fulfill. So example, if I were a customer at this level, I visit your website. So I already am warm up. So it makes the sales process only this level, only this much. I only need this much effort. I don't need to oversell. Sometimes when you oversell something, you tend to lose the deal because they are already warm up, they already want to buy your service or product, and then you oversell, you make them think more. But when you're at this level, if your visitor is at this level warm up, you only have you will need to reach more of the expectations so that you warm them up even more, you reassure them even more. uh, the thought process of customers here thought process of customers here are different. So these are the things that we need to consider when we look at a website review. We need to know where are the sources of our website visitors from. Then next, we need to learn about the customer thought process. So just now I mentioned that because we tend to always look at websites from a company centric point of view, a top down point of view, like, okay, it looks beautiful, I mean it's very fancy, this and that, okay, can. But when a first time visitor visits your web page, visits your home page, what are the problems they are facing? What are the doubts that they have? What are the message you're telling them? it may seems a lot of sense to you. It makes a lot of sense to you, like, oh, my product is this, I know, yeah. But to a visitor, do they really understand you that well? So this is another reason why we should look at website review from a visitor's point of view, not from a company centric point of view. Then next, we can also apply game theory to businesses. So how do we do that? So imagine this scenario. Let's say you're selling A product and then you have a competitor B product. What we do in business is we always spy on the enemy. We always spy on the opposing competing business. Because why? We must ensure that we are always competitive in terms of our products and offerings. We do not want to always be one step behind. So what game theory does is we always do better than the others. In simple terms, is like this lah. It's how we always do better than the others. Then they counter us back. It's just like a game of chess, where one move tries to win the other. So this is another thing that we can do from website reviews. We can not only review our own website, we can also review our competitors' website. And by reviewing our competitors' website, we can know what are the things that we are better and what are the things that we are not better than them. Because if a homepage, if a website is your main source of revenue and leads, then you would want to heavily look at it. So you can also always ask if you can do better. So how do I put it this way? Assuming that you have okay, we put it in a simple number lah. So assuming that you have 10 sales a month from your website. So over 1 year, it'll be 120 sales from your website. And maybe to you that, oh, it's already good enough. It's maybe if you're selling some high ticket purchase items, it's good enough. But have you wondered if your 10 could do just, let's say, another 10% better? Even if it's just 10% better, it's another 12 sales, 12 more sales in 1 year. And 12 more sales in 1 year is almost equivalent to another month of sales revenue for you. Imagine if you're earning 5,000, let's say you're earning $10,000 a month, and by increasing just 10%, we don't talk about big drastic numbers like some conversion numbers that I've seen, they increase by over 500%. We don't talk about that kind of big numbers first lah. We talk about realistically, if we improve just by a single 10%, a $10,000 sales per month, you're earning 10,000 a month. Just 10% increase over 1 year, you are effectively earning another 12,000 more. Or if you don't look at it this way, you look at it as losing $12,000. You're losing at least $12,000 a year. So these are the reasons why we do a website review. And we ask ourselves, how can we do better? And if we are doing good, let's say 100 sales a month, we are doing very good. But can you do better? And if you are not doing good, it's not the fault of the website, it's not the fault of the website designer, but can we do better? Can we stop the leakage? Can we plug the leakage? So what are the friction? What are the stress? What's the point? What's the objective of your website? Is it to make a sale? Is it to be more informative? Is it to get a inquiry? Is it to get a download? I mean, there are different objectives to a website. So it depends on what you are doing, what is your objective for. And we do a website review also because we want to know, is it still relevant to current context. Let's say if I were to sell a travel package from 5 years ago, are the prices still relevant? Are the places, the tour packages, are the places still relevant? Is it relevant to current times, as to the things that people are interested in? Maybe like, okay, just an example lah, in the tour, if we're talking about just tours lah, just holidays, 20 years ago, people were clamoring to go to Genting. Just, can you imagine Genting for their honeymoon, for holidays? They were clamoring for it because it's the big thing. But 20 years later, what is Genting? Genting is just a place to gamble lor, just a place to chill lor. But it's not as glamorous as it used to be like our parents' times anymore. So even holiday industry, even tour industry, they must stay relevant. And in this very competitive world out there, things are always changing all the time, and we must also keep ourselves up to date. And hence, is it relevant? Is the things that we are selling relevant? Is the message that we tell relevant? So what do you mean by message? Is it relevant? So maybe, okay, I was reading this article just 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So I think the company Dali, they are changing the name of the Chinese of the toothpaste in Chinese because of this Black Lives Matter in America. They want to change the name 黑人牙膏 to something else because they don't want it to sound too racist, like, because 黑人牙膏 in Mandarin is 黑人 is black people toothpaste, so it sounds a bit racist. But everybody who grows up with using Dali, they know it has 黑人牙膏. In our mind, it's not racist, but yeah, it's just that lor. So these are the things that are changing with time, changing with trends. So we must also stay relevant with our website as well, because we do not want to leak. We do not want our website to leak revenue, because leaking revenue is like leaving money on the table, that you could have earned. Okay, so how do we test a website? I think we will do this in the next video to avoid it being too long. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.